Having a 20-month-old is so much fun. I have been having a blast with Alice, and I love that I can use the Ages and Stages questionnaire to measure her growth. In this video, I'm going to include all of the developmental milestones that you should be looking for with your 20-month-old. If you're new here, hello and welcome. My name is Jenny. I am a certified teacher, doctoral student, and mom of 2 girls. Alice, who is my 21-month-old, and Mina, who is my 5-month-old. And in this video, I'm going to cover 20-month milestones. Now, the 20-month milestones go all the way to 20 months and 30 days. So the whole 20th month counts towards these milestones. I'll be using the Ages and Stages questionnaire to share the different milestones that I am tracking. The Ages and Stages questionnaire is a research-based developmental milestone tracker used by state programs, pediatric offices, and doctors around the world to measure toddler and infant growth and see whether or not there are potential developmental delays. Alice was a NICU baby, and so this was used by our state program here in Georgia, and I found it to be extremely helpful in knowing what is expected of my 1-month-old, 2-month-old, 3-month-old, and all the way up to 3 years old. So I wanted to share this with all of you, hoping that it would be helpful for you as well. The Ages and Stages questionnaire is broken down into 5 key sections: communication, gross motor, fine motor, personal social, and problem solving. In these 5 areas, you're going to have 6 different skills that you're going to give a score to. Those scores are going to be yes, sometimes, or not yet. If you have chosen yes for a question, that is 10 points. If you have chosen sometimes for a question, that is 5 points. And if you have chosen not yet for a question, that is 0 points. In each section, there is a cutoff score to measure growth in that particular section. So if you want to see true growth, I would recommend, as I go along with these questions, assign your child a score and then add them up at the end of each section, and I will give you the cutoff score for each section. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into our first section, which is communication. Does your child imitate a 2-word sentence? Go up.
Go up.
Good job. Does your child imitate that if you say it first? Does your child say 8 or more words in addition to mama and dada? Remember that animal sounds and partial words count as long as it is intentional.
Red.
Blue, that is the blue baby.
Brown.
Brown, that is the brown baby.
Pink.
Purple.
Yeah.
Green, it is green.
Without showing him how, does your child point to the correct picture in a book? Show me the elephant, Alice. Where's the elephant? Good job! Alice, show me the cow. Moo, moo, moo. Where's the cow? Good job!
No.
They only need to point to one picture correctly to mark yes for this. If you point to a picture and ask, "What's this?" is your child able to correctly identify that object or animal? Without giving him clues like pointing or gesturing, can your child do at least 3 of the following directions? Put the toy on the table. Bring me a towel. Find your coat. Close the door. Take my hand. Get your book. If you replace any of the nouns in these, that is completely fine. So if instead of get your book, you say get your llama, that's fine as long as they can follow at least 3 of those different kind of directions. Does your child say 2 or 3 words that represent different ideas? Different ideas would be something like kitty gone or more banana. Something that is not different ideas is bye-bye. Okay, so that is the end of the communication section for the Ages and Stages questionnaire, and you are looking for a cutoff score of 20 points. So as long as you are at or above 20 points, it's considered developmentally normal. However, if you are very close to that cutoff score, it might be something worth intervening and practicing a little bit extra with your toddler. The next section of the Ages and Stages questionnaire is gross motor. Does your child climb onto an object such as a chair to get something that they want or to help you with something? Does your child walk well and seldom fall? Does your child walk downstairs if you hold on to her hand? She can also hold on to the railing or the wall as well. When you show your child how, does your child try to kick a ball using a forward leg motion? You also mark yes if your child walks into the ball to move the ball. Does your child run fairly well, seldom falling or running into things? Does your child walk either up or down at least 2 steps by himself? He's allowed to hold on to the railing or the wall. For gross motor milestones, you are looking for a cutoff score of 39 points. So this one is fairly high for this particular month, so if there's something that your little one is struggling with, it definitely is something that might be worth practicing, like those stairs in particular. If you have a local park or a grocery store or any store that has stairs, it might be something you can go and practice if your little one is struggling with stairs, or if you don't have stairs in your home. The next section of the Ages and Stages questionnaire is fine motor skills. Does your child make a mark on a piece of paper with the tip of a pen, pencil, or marker? Does your child stack 3 or more blocks or small toys one on top of the other by herself? Does your child turn the pages of a book by himself? He can turn more than one at one time. Does your child get a spoon into her mouth right side up so that the food usually doesn't spill? Does your child stack 6 or more toys or small objects one on top of another by himself? Does your child use a turning motion with her hands to open a doorknob, wind up a toy, or unscrew a lid? So those are all the fine motor skills you're looking for. The fine motor cutoff score is 36 points, remembering that yes is 10 points, sometimes is 5 points, and not yet is 0 points. So remember that the Ages and Stages questionnaire for 20 months goes all the way to 20 months and 30 days. And those 30 days can make a big difference. The next section of the Ages and Stages questionnaire is problem solving. Without showing him how, does your child scribble back and forth with a pencil, pen, marker, or crayon? After watching you draw a line from the top of the paper to the bottom, does your child imitate you by trying to draw a straight line as well? I'm going to put a picture over here so you can see what is considered yes versus what is considered not yet for this one. If you do any of the following gestures, does your child copy at least one of them? Open and close your mouth, blink your eyes, pull your earlobe, pat your cheek. If you give your child a bottle, spoon, or pencil upside down, does she turn it right side up so that she can use it properly? While your child watches, line up 4 objects like blocks or cars in a row. Does your child copy or imitate you and line up at least 2 objects? If your child wants something that they cannot reach, does he go and find something to stand on, such as a chair or a box? So those are all of the problem-solving milestones for 20 months, and your cutoff score is 28 points, remembering that yes equals 10 points, sometimes equals 5 points, and not yet equals 0 points. As long as you're above that 28-point cutoff score, it is developmentally normal and there's generally nothing to be worried about, but if you're really, really close to it, you might want to add some extra activities to support problem solving. Problem solving is usually pretty fun to practice as well, so it's easy to make it a game. The last section of the Ages and Stages questionnaire is personal social skills. Does your child feed herself with a spoon, even if she may spill some food? Does your child get your attention or try to show you something by pulling on your hand or clothes? Does your child drink from a cup or glass, putting it down again with little spilling? Does your child copy the activities you do, such as sweeping, wiping up a spill, shaving, brushing their hair? When playing with a stuffed animal or a doll, does your child pretend to rock it, feed it, change it, or put it to bed? Does your child eat with a fork? That is all of the personal social skills. The personal social cutoff score is 33 points. So as long as you've scored 33 points or above, your little one is considered developmentally exactly where they need to be in personal social. Remember too that yes is 10 points, sometimes is 5 points, and not yet is 0 points. That is the entire Ages and Stages questionnaire. How did your little one do? Did you identify anything that you know you're going to need to work on with yours? I know for me, our struggle is going to be all those personal social skills. Alice is not great with a spoon and she's not great with a fork. and not great with putting down a cup without spilling. So that's what we're going to be working on this month. I hope this was helpful for you and you were able to find areas that you can work on with your little one and also feel confident in what you're doing as a parent. I appreciate you watching, and if you'd like to check out some other of my developmental milestone videos, I will put my playlist right up here of all of them. And thank you for stopping by. Take care.